When former CDS General Bipin Rawat had shared his foresights on the 2.5 front war India will soon face, not many were interested to give an ear to the same. However, it seems like the armed forces are all ears. Though this seems unlikely for many given the recent attacks on the Indian Army in J&K, the truth is slightly different. Namaste, this is TFIPost and I, Animesh Pandey, would enlighten you about the recent events connected with the national security and why the Indian armed forces have a slight edge ahead of the anti-Indian elements. Let's go ahead, folks. Of late, the intelligence sector is on a rampage. Be it the massive crackdown on the terror pockets trying to re-establish themselves in the Punjab as well as the Northeast, or the arrest of Khalistani fugitive Amritpal Singh, our intelligence forces are making it extra sure that the anti-Indian forces don't have the last laugh, a rarity to be seen in decades. Now call it just a coincidence or a case of smart execution, the Khalistan Commando Force commander Paramjeet Singh Panjwar was recently shot dead by unidentified assailants in the Johar town of the heart of Pakistan, that is Lahore. Yes, you heard that right. A dreaded Khalistani was shot down in the very place he had sought refuge in. Before the Indian agencies could even respond, the Pakistani intelligentsia has already begun howling over the matter, otherwise silent on the rampant murders and abduction of minors from the very Sikh community in Pakistan. You know the rest. This is no coincidence, as both Khalistani and Pakistani insurgents are on the radar of Indian forces. Only the previous year, Ripu Daman Singh Malik, one of the alleged key conspirators behind the 1985 Air India flight bombing, was shot dead by unidentified assailants in Canada. This was only months after Zahoor Mistry, one of the 5 conspirators behind the Kandahar hijacking case, was shot dead in Karachi. Coincidence? Maybe not. However, this is only the beginning, as current NSA Ajit Doval is up to something else. In a quick succession, he has had conversations with the heads of the state of USA, Saudi Arabia, UAE as well as Russia. While the talks with USA, Saudi Arabia and UAE were mostly about the enhancement of the infrastructural relations in the Gulf, there's more to what meets the eye. The meeting with Saudi Arabia possibly has to do something with China. It comes as no surprise that China wants to increase their footprints in the Middle East, and this would come at a heavy cost to both the defense as well as the logistical interests of India. As such, the meeting with Saudi Arabia is of prime essence. Now that's not good news in any instance for Pakistan and China. As of now, the Indian armed forces are pulling out all stops to ensure that the Pakistani terrorists, desperate to strike it big, don't have a field day. Following the attacks in Poonch and Rajouri, the Indian forces are mulling over to increase the tenure of the commanders of counter-insurgency. Moreover, given the current state of anarchy in Pakistan, it is more likely that the Pakistani forces will attempt to attack India in order to divert the attention, and instances have already been witnessed in Rajouri and Poonch. As such, Indian forces would like to see to it that they keep the vigil at an all-time high, and neither Pakistan nor China has the last laugh.